Welcome back to part 2 of our Retirement Readiness Quiz series. In the first video, we built the quiz, set up answer routing, and used visibility rules to guide each participant through the right path. In this video, we'll take it one step further and make the experience feel more personal with answer piping. With answer piping, we can pull in each respondent's name and selected answers, then use them on the outcome pages to create a result that feels tailored to them. Let's get started. Here's the quiz funnel we built in the previous video. Let's do a quick recap so we're on the same page. The funnel starts with a welcome page, then moves into a series of questions. We ask whether they already have a retirement plan in place, when they want to retire, their household net worth, what their age range is, and finally, their biggest concern about retirement. After that, we collect their contact details. Based on their answers, each respondent is then guided to one of two outcome pages, either the Book My Strategy Call page or the Free Retirement Readiness Guide page. In the last video, we also wanted participants below 50 to end up on the Free Retirement Readiness Guide page. Since they are not yet part of our main target audience for a strategy call, we didn't want to send them to the booking page. Instead, we wanted to give them a helpful resource they can use right away. For participants over 50, the journey is different. Since they match our target audience, we send them to the Book My Strategy Call page, where they can take the next step and schedule a call. To make that happen, we used outcome mapping. We clicked on the What is your age range question in the editor, scrolled down to answers and map according. Under 40, as well as ages 40 to 50, will be mapped to the Free Retirement Guide. However, participants over 50 will go to the Book a Strategy Call page. Then we save and close settings. Additionally, we wanted participants below 50 to go straight to the contact form and skip the biggest concern question, since that question is only relevant for people in our target audience. Participants over 50, on the other hand, continue to that question before moving on to the contact form. This gives us a little more insight into what matters most to them, whether it's saving enough money, retiring on time, protecting their lifestyle, or feeling more confident about the future. Since they match our target audience, this extra question helps us understand their needs better before they reach the next step. We clicked the age range question again. Then scrolled down to Click Behavior. Select Answer Routes to a specific page. For participants under 50, route their answers directly to page 7, the contact details page, so they skip page 6 and go straight to the contact form. For participants over 50, route to the next page, so they see the retirement concern question before the contact form page. Then we save and close settings. We also added a visibility rule to the email field on the contact form. This field only appears for respondents over 50 because they are the target audience. So when someone under 50 fills out the quiz, they never see the email field at all. From their perspective, the form simply asks for the details that are relevant to them. For us, this keeps the funnel focused. We only collect email addresses from the leads we actually want to nurture and follow up with. So we click on the email field. Then we scroll down until we find the Visibility Rules section. From there, change Hide conditionally to Show When. Then we click Set Visibility Conditions to define when elements appear. We define the condition by adding a rule. Show when the age range equals over 50. Then we clicked Saved and applied the rule. So now only participants over the age of 50 see the email field. At this point, the funnel is already doing a lot of smart work. It qualifies each lead, sends them down the right path, and guides them to the offer that makes the most sense for them. But there's still one thing we can improve. Right now, every respondent sees the same message on the outcome page, no matter who they are or what they told us during the quiz. That's where answer piping comes in. Answer piping lets us add information from the respondent's quiz into later pages. This can be personal details, like their first name and last name, or answers they picked in the quiz. So instead of showing the same result to everyone, we can make the outcome page feel more personal and more connected to their answers. Let's start on the Book My Strategy Call outcome page. First, I'll click on the headline to edit it. Then I'll place my cursor at the very beginning of the sentence where I want to place the variable to be used for answer piping. Next, I'll click the variable icon in the toolbar. This opens a list of all the data the quiz can collect. I'll select first name from the list to add the user's first name dynamically. You can also add answer piping manually by typing 2 opening and 2 closing curly braces. In this case, I'll use that method to add last name. Click Save and Close to save the personalized greeting and exit. Now let's add the same personalization to the body text. We'll pull in the respondent's retirement timeline from question 2, so the message mentions the exact answer they selected. Instead of a generic line like, based on your answers, the lead will see their own answer included directly in the text. Here's how to set it up. Click on the body paragraph to open the editor on the right side of the screen. Then I'll place my cursor right after the word retire, because that's where I want the answer to appear. Next, I'll click the variables icon in the toolbar, the one with the curly braces. This opens a list of all the questions in the quiz. I'll scroll down and select when do you plan to retire, which is question 2. And just like that, the variable is added into the sentence, showing the question it is connected to. Click Save and Close and exit. Now let's do the same thing on the second outcome page. The process is the same. I'll click on the beginning of the sentence where I want to place the variable and click on the variable icon. Click First Name to insert the user's first name. Then I'll add the last name manually using the curly braces, just like before. Click Save and Close and exit. Next, let's personalize the body text. For this outcome, we'll reference their retirement timeline because every under 50 lead answers that question when they complete the quiz. I'll click on the body paragraph to open the editor. Then I'll place my cursor right after since you're within the age range. And from the toolbar, I'll click the curly braces icon to open the variables panel. Then I'll find the What's Your Age Range question and select it. Once that's done, I'll save the changes and the body text is personalized. And that's how answer piping works. You can add a variable anywhere you want the experience to feel more personal in your editor, whether that's in a headline, body text, outcome page, form question, or even a button label. You can also use answer piping in follow-up emails, so each message can include the lead's name and the answers they shared automatically. This keeps the experience personal at every step, from the quiz to the outcome page and into the follow-up email. Now let's test the funnel and make sure the answer piping works for real participants. Click Start the Quiz to begin the first test, using a participant who is under 40. Once again, because this participant is under 40, the biggest concern question does not appear. The funnel skips it completely and takes them straight to the contact details page. They fill their first name, last name, select their gender option. Then click See My Results to view their quiz outcomes. After submitting the form, the participant lands on the free Retirement Readiness Guide page. Here, we can see answer piping in action. The headline now greets the participant by their given full name, and the body text includes their age range they selected earlier in the quiz. So instead of showing a generic result, the page feels personal and connected to their answers. Now let's test the quiz funnel one more time, this time with a participant who is over 50. Click Start the Quiz to begin the quiz. We'll go through the quiz again and select answers as we move through each step. Because this participant is over 50, the biggest concern question appears before the contact form. This confirms that answer routing is still working correctly. Next, we fill in the contact details. We add the first name, last name, gender. And this time, we also enter the email address because the email field is visible for participants over 50. Now we submit the form and check the final result. Here's the outcome page. The headline now greets the participant by their full name. The body text also pulls in the retirement timeline they selected earlier, in this example, within 5 years, and places it directly into the message. This confirms that answer piping works on both outcome pages. And that's it. We've taken a simple quiz and turned it into a personalized journey. The under 40 participant sees a personalized guide page, while the over 50 participant sees a personalized strategy call page. Each path uses the answers collected during the quiz to create a final message that feels specific, relevant, and tailored to the participant. That's what makes Involve Me so powerful. You can qualify leads, personalize the experience, and guide every respondent to the right next step, all from one interactive funnel.